Hey everyone, I'm Keychain. Today we're going to be doing the weekly update. I'll go over a couple of things, what's happening, and stuff like that. Now, one thing I wanted to bring to everybody's attention, and I just rediscovered this, is that the Samsung DeX program that allowed me to previously record on my large monitor and use my mouse has been fixed. So I can use my mouse again, which means I'll be able to show the mouse and highlight what I'm clicking when I'm clicking it, which will be fantastic for recording. Before we get started, the Amazon App Store, I'll be renewing with them and we'll be doing some giveaways again coming up this month. So keep an eye out on the channel for giveaways. They will be changing format a little bit. I'll be running a giveaway for like a 2-week period, and each video that I make during that period will have a code to use for an additional entry. So we'll kind of keep that up there so people who watch multiple videos will have better chances to win. But the code still will be for the US Amazon App Store. So that's still kind of the restriction we're stuck with. Okay, let's get into the actual weekly update. So this week we have the Alliance Treasure Hunt, and this is going for another 6 days, 3 hours. And the Alliance Treasure Hunt this time for 2,000 gets you 30 hours of construction speed ups, 15 aristocrat badges, and 1 honor key. I like the honor key here. So if you spend $5, and say you spent $5 to get the $5 pack of 5 honor keys, you're going to get the one from here for free, and you're going to get this one for free. So you'll get 7 keys for $5. That's a great deal, and that's probably something I will be doing, especially if I can stack it with another deal that happens during the Alliance Treasure Hunt. So for 20,000 gold spending in your alliance, you'll get 500,000 aristocrat materials, 650 of these pyro ingots, and 10 coat of arms, earth coat of arms. 200,000 gold, you're going to get some silver dragon elixirs, some crimson gold, and some of these ether crystals. And then 500,000 gold for the big spending alliances, you're going to get 500,000 of the airship parts, 230 precision parts, and some of the new enchanted airship manuscripts. I like this event, especially if you can get everybody in your alliance to spend $1 just to unlock, this tier reward and this one here. If everybody in your alliance does it, unless you're a really tiny alliance, if you have at least 10 people, or no, let's see, bad math. No, that's right, 10 people that spend $1 each, you're going to unlock that 2,000 gold tier, and everybody who spent that $1 will get, the tier 1 reward here in this. And I like it. I think it's a good event. Okay, next on my list, Vampire Hoard. So Vampire Hoard, for me, it's a recurring event. You can save up these badges, these whatever they're called. You can save these up and move them from event to event. This event has been around for a long time and it keeps recurring. I only do this event if I can get to one of the major spin boxes, so spinning 10 times. One thing that was different this time is it let you spin 1 time for free at the start of the event. I don't know if that's going to be a daily thing, spinning 1 time for free. If that is the case, you'll get 5 spins for free during the event, and then you only need to get 45 of these crests to unlock the 10 spin box, which would be fine. This is a really good event if you're after badges of either type, Scholar Scrolls or the airship parts. I never really buy these level 1 boxes. I just don't think they're worth it. The other piece of that is in the road to victory, sometimes consecutive login will give you those, the Vampire Horde badges. It does not this time. But they have this event that runs right alongside it for construction speed ups. So if you do a whole bunch of speeding up on your buildings and burn through a bunch of speed ups, you'll unlock not only resources, but these black diamonds. That's what they're called. So you can get enough black diamonds for 5 spins. I think if you get all the way up to, I think it was this tier, this 80,000 speed ups, because you get 10, 20, 30, 8, Another 8 would be 46. And then I already unlocked one, so 48. So you would have enough there. And then enhancing equipment, there's nothing in here that would make me enhance my equipment. I would just wait for the 50% event. Like, I don't see why they do quests like this. This is not very enticing. Okay, next thing, the spending event. So, new March skin is this River Warrior. It's a Murloc. If you guys don't know what Murlocs are, there's Murlocs in all kinds of games. This is what they look like. They're like river fish monsters. It's cool. The thing that I wish I could see, in this is a preview of what they actually look like marching and their attack animation. But to unlock these River Warriors, you're going to have to spend at least $10 to recharge on each day for 5 days. So the event runs for 7 days total. On 5 of those days, you need to spend $10. So this March skin roughly costs $50. If you're in a different region, I know the money will be different, but essentially 10,000 gold worth of bundles will unlock this River Warrior, and you can't stack days. So you can only miss 2 days. If you miss more than that, you cannot unlock this. Okay, next thing I want to talk about, Kingdom Raid is this week. Today we're in the Spirit Mines stage. The stages stay the same. Hopefully I get enough footage for a video. Last time, I don't think I got enough. It was kind of a slow one. I didn't find much, but we'll see how that goes. Next thing I wanted to talk about. There's a new event coming to the game, and I have zero information about it other than what Muffin has told me. She's another YouTuber, and you should go check out her channel. I'll have a link in the description for that. But she got interviewed by, so I don't know who the interview is by, but they did an interview, and they were asking about basically this new event, and it's a long event, good rewards, possibly leading to kingdom combinations or mergers. She's got good information in the video. Go check it out. But hopefully they do a test server for it, and if they do a test server for it, I should get an invite to that, and I should be able to get a lot more information for you guys when that happens. So, last thing that I want to cover in the weekly update is a request that we got from last week's, or 2 weeks ago, the weekly update. So someone wanted me to talk about the Airship abilities and which ones to do and in what order. And he's not talking about the level, the cannons, hull engine. He's talking about in here, the stars. So this is a tricky subject, and it probably could use its own video, but I want to keep these informal, and I want to get information out there that people are asking for. So before I get into this, if you want to see something on the next weekly update, which it might be a bi-weekly update if they continue to do, major content updates every other week, but we'll see. Just leave a comment of something you might want to see, and I'll keep notes. I'll put it in my spreadsheet, and I'll try and cover 1 or 2 things each week. So the question was, what is the order for stars, and how should you do them? Well, it's really difficult to get up to 6 stars because every time you combine these, you need 8 level 1s to get a level 2, and then you need 8 level 2s to get a level 3, 8 level 3s to get a level 4. So getting up to a level 7 part intensity gear and getting 10 of them is a lot of level 6 gears. You need 80 level 6 intensity gears to unlock 1 level 7 ability. Now for me, the most important ones are your damage stats, and that's for me, cavalry damage, infantry damage, and then each one of these has some. There's cavalry damage received, and I have that reduced. I've got infantry damage received reduced. Now these ones I took to 5-star. They're flat stat gains. They're not bad. and I could upgrade another one, but it's going to be a small boost to my troop health, and it's nothing compared to the damage stat. Down here, troop load, this one would be useful. I love troop load. You guys know I love to get resources, but it's not worth a gear to me at this stage of the game. I've started saving for my first level 7 star, and I'm probably going to put that on my cavalry damage stat. The other thing to keep in mind is there's one for both attacking, which is your damage, and then your damage received, which is, how much damage your troops take. There's one for each. So there's a cavalry, there's a distance, and there's an infantry for both types. So there's a damage taken and a damage given for both. There's also artillery, but don't put stars on artillery unless you're so rich and such a big spender that you just want to do it. Artillery is useless. You don't set them anywhere. They're a moot point in the game. They're not worth anything. And then again here, resource gathering speed. It was kind of even a waste for me to go to level 5 on this. I do use my airship for gathering, but the boost that I gained was pretty small. And then, the last one in the hull, same thing. The artillery damage received, I did not upgrade that. For me, I don't think that I want to use these to get my distance damage received up. I think I would rather continue on and get my cavalry boosted a little bit more. Same thing here, my battlefield treatment. This is useful, but this is only if you're perfect at other things. So when you're participating in someone else's mega rally, switching to the right battlefield treatment gear. If you're not doing that every single time, then a small boost like this isn't really helping you out that much. You need to do everything you can to increase your battlefield treatment if you want to do an upgrade like this. This would be one that I would do probably last and after I've done some other stuff. So for me, the next one that I'm after is, if I can find it, not this one. In my cannon, not this one. Cannot find the one I'm looking for, unless I just passed it. I did. Fortified Cinders, cavalry damage. This will be the one that I'm after next. So this will be my first level 7 gear. Cav stats are my focus. They have been for a while. I'm not going to change them around and chase the meta. Eventually the meta will come back around to me. They'll get 2 new cavalry guards, and then the cavalry will be the strongest for a while. And then they'll do new infantry guards, and it'll shift back to infantry. And then they'll do new distance guards, and it'll shift back to distance. They move the meta because it makes them money. So I'm not chasing the meta. I'm going to stay where I'm at, continue to improve my stats, and play the game the way I want to play it. So that's my next one. And then additionally after that, I will do the cavalry damage reduction. Okay, so I talked a lot about all of that stuff. Hopefully that answered the question. It may have brought up even more questions. I don't have all of the answers. If you guys have more questions, or if I'm not getting back to you in the right way, you can always check out the main Discord on the Guns of Glory Discord server. They have a team of mods. They're fantastic. They can answer questions all day long, and sometimes when you guys ask me questions, I go ask them and then come back to you with the answer because I don't know it all. I think that's it for this video. Thank you for watching. If you're still with me, remember to hit the like, it helps me out, and subscribe, share the video, all of those things, and I will see you in the next video.